In the quiet village of Yumula, tucked away from the bustling cities, there was a large house at the edge of the village. The house belonged to Madan Nkem, a wealthy landlady who rented rooms to travelers and villagers alike. Her house was the most desirable in the village, cool, spacious, and always spotless. Yet, for reasons unknown, her tenants never stayed for long. Madan Nkem was a woman of mystery. Though she was well-dressed, always polite, and known for her sharp business sense, there was something unsettling about her. No one could quite put their finger on it, but there were whispers in the market, murmurs in the palm wine joints. Some said her wealth wasn't from honest work. Others claimed her house was haunted. One day, a young couple, Chika and Ifani, came to rent a room from Madan Nkem. They were newlyweds, eager to start their life together in Yumula, and Madan Nkem welcomed them with open arms. She showed them to their room, smiling warmly, but as they entered the house, Ifani noticed something strange. He felt a heavy presence, as though the air in the house was thick with something unseen. At first, the couple dismissed it as nerves. After all, it was their first time living together. But soon, odd things began to happen. Each night, Chika and Ifani would hear scratching sounds coming from beneath the floorboards, as if something was buried there, trying to get out. Strange noises echoed through the walls, and a cold draft seemed to sweep through the house. Even on the hottest days, Chika's health started to deteriorate. Her once vibrant skin became pale, and her energy drained with each passing day. No doctor could explain it, and Ifani grew desperate. One evening, after another sleepless night of hearing whispers in the walls, he decided to investigate. Ifani remembered the stories he had heard growing up about charms, juju, and the dark powers some people used to secure their wealth or protect their secrets. He had heard rumors about Madan Nkem, but never believed them until now. He waited until Madan Nkem left the house for her usual evening stroll. Then, with a shovel in hand, Ifani began digging beneath the floorboards in their room. The scratching noises grew louder as he dug deeper, his heart pounding in his chest. Finally, after several minutes, the shovel hit something hard. He knelt down and brushed the dirt away, revealing a small, old wooden box, wrapped in faded red cloth. Ifani's breath caught in his throat. He knew exactly what this was, a buried charm. Trembling, he opened the box to find strange items inside: cowrie shells, animal bones, and a small figurine made of clay, smeared with a dark, dried substance. Suddenly, the room grew colder, and the air around him seemed to pulse with dark energy. He quickly closed the box and reburied it, covering the hole and returning the floorboards to their place. That night, he told Chika what he had found, and together, they made a plan. They would leave the house before dawn, never to return. The next morning, just as the first light touched the village, the couple packed their bags and quietly slipped away from the house. As they walked toward the village gate, they passed Madan Nkem, who was returning from her morning errands. She gave them a cold smile, as if she knew exactly what they had discovered. From that day, no one in the village saw Chika or Ifani again, but the story of Madan Nkem's house spread far and wide. Though many came to rent her rooms, they never stayed long. Some said it was because of the strange noises, others because of the heavy atmosphere. But those who knew the truth whispered that it was the charm Madan Nkem had buried in her house, an ancient, dark magic that kept her rich and powerful, but at a terrible cost. And so, the large house at the edge of Yumula remained, standing tall and beautiful, but always empty. Its secrets, buried deep beneath the floor, were left undisturbed, as no one dared to dig them up again.